Hi guys, welcome back to Healthier Day by Tay. I'm Taylor. Today we're going to be making some protein bars. We're going to do one big base and then split it into two flavors, strawberry and blueberry. And then we're going to drizzle some white chocolate on top. These are simple ingredients and no baking involved, so gotta love that. Let's get into it. All right, so you're gonna need 2 silicone trays, or you can always use a dish and then just slice them into bars. And then you're gonna need 2 large bowls. Into the first bowl, you're gonna add 2 cups of protein powder. Here I'm using a vanilla protein powder. And so here I am just getting that second cup. Next, you're gonna do 1 cup of coconut flour. Followed by a half of a cup of almond flour. And then you're just gonna whisk up those dry ingredients. Next, you're gonna add 1 cup of plain Greek yogurt. And now you're just gonna give that a really good mix. All right, since we're doing strawberry and blueberry bars, I'm now gonna try to split that into the other bowl as best as I can. I'm just eyeballing it, but you can definitely weigh it out if you'd rather do that. I'm just kind of packing it down to see if they're even. Now that you have that split into the 2 bowls, you're then gonna add blended strawberries into one of them. I did a half a cup of blended strawberries with a tablespoon of monk fruit. And then you just slowly add that in until you get the right texture. It should look similar to this texture here, and then you can add that to the first tray. And then just smooth it out as best as you can. Next, you're gonna add some freeze-dried strawberries. And then once you're finished with that, you're gonna throw them in the freezer. Next, we're gonna do the same thing with blueberry. So blended up blueberries with a little bit of monk fruit and mix that in really well. Add it into your tray, and then you can add some blueberries on top. All right, for the white chocolate drizzle, you're just gonna need some sugar-free white chocolate chips. Here I'm using the Chalk Zero brand. And then into a small bowl, you're gonna do half a cup of those chocolate chips. This ended up being plenty of white chocolate, so if you really just wanna drizzle them, you can probably cut that in half. And then you're gonna need a half a tablespoon of coconut oil just to thin it out. And then you're just gonna pop it in the microwave for 30-second bursts. Mix it real well, 30 seconds until it's completely melted. Once your bars are completely frozen, you can take them out of the freezer and pop them out of those silicone trays. And then just go ahead and drizzle each of the bars with the white chocolate. Again, that's probably enough to completely coat them if you want. And I hope you guys enjoy.